Okay, updates. So, I have arrived in Noboribetsu in Hokkaido. I'm now wearing a hakata so I can hit up the hot spring in just a bit. I should be filming some stuff tomorrow. I'm doing some nature hikes and whatnot, especially going to Hell Valley where there's a footpath. I can't remember exactly where, but like I'll be seeing where filming everything and show you how everything is. As of right now, yeah. So the plan, yeah. Right now, I'm just gonna hit up the hot spring, just relax, especially after what happened on Sunday with Wrestle Kingdom. That was exhausting, and I'm just taking the next few days just to unwind, properly relax, because I've been so go ever since I got here to Japan. And honestly, like, you know what, that's a good thing, but at the same time, it's like I'm on vacation. I need to relax. So I'll see you when I see you. Look at my room. This is what I've wanted to stay in for the longest time now. I finally got it. Japanese style room. I'm loving it. I got this view right here, which is pretty nice. Yeah. So turnover service just came in and just made my bed, as I showed before. Traditional Japanese room. So this is how I'll be sleeping for the next couple nights. So this will be an interesting experience. So taking a quick trip over to the nearest 7-Eleven. However, it's like a 10-minute walk from here. And I swear, if I didn't tell you I was in Hokkaido, like, look, you know, the snow on the ground. Would you believe me that I actually left home? Probably wouldn't. But no, this is Hokkaido. I think last time I checked it was about -5. Which, you know, it doesn't feel like it, which is nice. It is cold, colder compared to Tokyo, but honestly, like, you know what, this is actually compared to back home, if you want to walk like this, it's like, even though I just slept, I'm like, you know what, this is actually nice. It's quiet, it's peaceful. Hear the running water there. Like, how could you not love this? Like if you were to come here, like, it's totally different compared to home. I kind of wish we kind of had this at home, but we don't. At least not in Toronto. So I just had this thought. In case if you're wondering, like, I know I don't know how many of you actually know I wear glasses, but I do. I just normally wear contact lenses. And I had to take them off, my contact lenses off, before I went into the hot spring, because a long time ago I was told by my I can't fucking speak right now. Optometrist. God damn it. There we go. Optometrist. He did say that I should not wear contact lenses in, like, anywhere less, like, with a lot of steam, because it would cause a lot of damage. So, you know what, I'm like, as I was just about to enter, I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot to take my contacts off. So probably keep my glasses on. Well, let's see, maybe I'll switch my contacts during the day and take them off at night, but oh well. But for now, sake. Alright, success. I'll once I get inside, I'll do one more part with the different bottles. I got a sweet one and a dry one, just because I never really had a chance to try different sake, whether it's here or back home, but whatever. Start now, right? Actually, I gotta make a correction on what I said earlier. It's actually -9 right now, so a lot like home, but of course, I'm not dressed any different. But no gloves, nothing, no hat. But you know what, like, I might as well start getting used to it now. Besides, by the time I get home, it'll probably be like this anyways. Walking along here, there is a bit of a smell, like sulfur smell, but that's just coming off of the hot springs because of the volcanic activity. I think that's something you can easily get used to after like maybe half a day. But it's a whole uphill walk right now. So once I get inside, I also got a couple of things. Sorry, I know I was going to go to 7-Eleven, but I noticed there was a little market there with better, you know, I felt like there's probably going to be better things in there anyway, so I went in there. So, and you know what, maybe I'd probably be the right decision. All right. I'll probably hurry up and get inside. It is pretty cold though. Okay, I'm back and back here with some goodies. Let's see, what do we got first? So as for sake, so this I picked up this one because it said that it was a sweet one. So I can't remember. The only sweet sake I've had so far was like a sparkling one over at Samurai Restaurant, where they gave everyone a cup for free. So I'm gonna try this, and then this one's supposed to be a drier sake. So I'm gonna try that one. I got 2 bottles in here for 3 nights, so you know, whatever. So I'm gonna hanker for chocolate for some reason. I don't know why, but I bought a bar of dark chocolate. What else? Some camembert cheese with using Hokkaido milk. So I'm gonna give that a try while I have some sake. And then for the morning, whole milk, because the Hokkaido milk is supposed to be like. So far, I've had ice cream with Hokkaido milk. It's delicious, but you know, I haven't yet to have actual milk from here. So in the morning, I'm gonna try this before I go for breakfast. And then, so my plan is I'm gonna drink a bit of sake. Maybe I'll put on a movie or something, and then I'll go back into the hot spring for a bit because it doesn't close till around I think 2 a.m. or something for cleaning, and then maybe I'll get up a little early and hit the hot spring again for a little bit, and then tour a bit, and yeah, I'll film all that too. So I'll get some sort of vlog up, video post added to that. I got some other stuff I gotta get ready anyways. So I'll talk to you later.
The next morning.
Okay. So I'm going on a hike. Pretty much all over the area. Do as much as I can today. Ideally, I want to do the foot bath. The problem is I still got to figure out where the hell I'm going, because they're not exactly the easiest to figure out. But maybe that'll be half the fun. I know there's a road closure over there. I wonder if that was due to the earthquake that happened. I think it was last month. But Yeah, so let's see where I can go. And I've got Cauldron playing in my ear. And let's find out. I think it's just a parking lot, but let's see. Once I get to my first location, I'll take some more video. Okay, so first stop. Before I show you back here, I just wanted to show you this. So this was a doll carving. Not sure if you can see it, but I was just reading up on it. In 1666, a monk was traveling all over Japan, carving dolls and leaving them in these shrines. And this particular one, if you're wondering, yes, this is all charred and burnt because it was initially lost in a forest fire. But it was recovered, so what they did was they still kept it and placed it in the shrine because they believe that it is still has cultural significance. So now if you look over here, as you can see, this is Hell Valley, and still has a lot of volcanic activity, as you can see with a lot of steam over there. That's pretty much where the name comes from. And there's a lot of carving, like a lot of statues of Oni here, but that's to match the aesthetic of the town. So I'm going to take a walk over there. Once I get to that bridge, I'll start filming a bit, show you even a closer look of this valley here. So before I cross the bridge, so here's the bottom floor of everything. There's a lot of influencers that'll take video of this, but I'm getting a lot of this footage from me, so I'm gonna take my time around here, enjoy the day. This guy's got a little gray hair, but that's fine. Okay, so before I leave this area, I was just reading up that the head of the Nanbu clan, who was mining sulfur here for gunpowder, ended up washing his eyes here and somehow cured him of an eye disease he had for a long time. But that's something that's very advisable today. I'd share that. So here's the bridge across over the other side of this valley. Go out of breath. Really, because I've been walking a lot uphill. So. As you get closer, you can really smell the sulfur. It does get slippery on this bridge, so you have to watch out. Look at all that sulfur, all that steam that's coming off. This is one of the hot springs here. Volcanic activity should be at the bottom there. And then here, the bottom floor again.
It's actually snowing. Not too hard, but it's kind of snowing hard enough. But I'm here just like walking around like if you ever watched Till Lake Takes Us, I feel like I'm walking around like Fenris in that one scene, just my leather jacket, hoodie, shirt, jeans. But it's actually it's not that bad out. It's only -3. Guess all the heat from the hot spring there kind of helps. Helps offset the coldness. Okay. I'm gonna try it at there's a footpath somewhere around here that is very famous, so let's go check that out.
Stoned a little harder now. Always wanted to experience Japanese snowfall. Not gonna lie. Wasn't expecting anything like this. But I got about a 20-minute walk. I think it's to the lake here, so long ways to go. Okay, so bit of a problem. Looks like any way to get to that natural footpath is closed. Damn. Like, look, these are all these paths that are closed. And then these two are the only ones that were open. I'm not sure if there was supposed to be a sticker there that says closed and it just fell off or not, but it's like right there, but that's part of the brown path here that's closed. So I don't know what to do. I guess I'm gonna have to figure something else out for the day. But you know what? Maybe I'll go find lunch first, and then I'll plan everything from there. Okay, so plan is to go back. I'm just gonna sit in the onsen because still got a little much, yeah, I'd much rather just sit in the hot onsen right now. Anyways, just had lunch and I'll see what I want to do later.
The next morning.
Okay, second full day here in Nororibetsu. Yesterday, snow got a little too heavy to continue on for the day. So, while it's still snowing, it's pretty light. Snow's supposed to stop at some point this afternoon anyways, but I'm gonna go check out Bear Park and see what other little attractions. So this might be somewhat of a shorter day. Let's see if anything happens. Hopefully something a little bit more eventful, or maybe I can find something that I didn't find yesterday. So, Sonagande, work day, they call it again. So we're on to Bear Park where that thing's kind of so there's a couple things that go on. So might just be looking at an hour or so, checking it out. I don't know, but once I get there, I'm gonna put my proper recording equipment on. But for now, just because of how small it is and everything is in here and whatnot, so I'll just wait till I get out. This is what I'm looking at right now. This how high up I am already. I just left. Getting high up, even higher up. So this will be quite interesting being high up in the mountains here. I don't know. So let's get up there. I'm gonna take some footage of like the elevation I'm at, and then hopefully get to see some bears. I'll tell you more about the bear situation in just a bit. Okay, so I am here at Bear Park.
Please come and join us. Once again, this is an announcement to our guests about an event. We will soon be holding a bear skills test at the second enclosure. The bear keeper will talk about the reactions of the bears when they are fed with familiar foods and their rare movements. Please come and join us.
Anyways, so one thing about Japan is that there's been some situations with bears because bear hunting was a thing for the longest time, passed down for generation to generation, ideally to keep population control, not to wipe them out, but just to keep population control. But because of how Japan has changed in terms of various metrics such as declining birth rate, changes in attitude with younger people, bear hunting is, the number of bear hunters is starting to decrease, causing a situation where there's more bear attacks. So let's go take a look at this bear skills. Let's go.
見えづらいお客様いるかと思いますが、エリカちゃんですね、はい、殻を割ってですね、中身だけもぐもぐと食べてくれてます。クマさんたちどうでしょうか。エリカちゃん。前足を合わせてるクマさんいましたので、モリコちゃんにもですね、渡していきたいと思います。エリカちゃんはですね、もぐもぐと食べてくれてますが、モリコちゃんはどうでしょうか。耳を澄ましてみると、パリパリという音が聞こえます。2頭ともですね、食べてくれてるようですね。ということでですね、結構硬そうな栗ですが、クマたち簡単にバリバリと割って食べてくれました。実はヒグマは雑食性の動物と言われておりまして、野生下でお肉や魚を食べている。
It's probably the closest I've ever been to an actual bear. Got my bear food. Let's feed some bears. Lisa, somebody says don't feed the bears. You better not feed the bears. Except in this case. There we go. Success. So here's the observation deck for Lake Katara. It's actually pretty, like the elevation of that, because just based off how far you can see from up here. A lot of farmland, mountains, even though they're as far as the eye can see. It's actually quite nice to be up here. I'll take a look over here. Really nice day overall. Got to mention basically what this is it's an old Ainu village. It's in the north. The indigenous people of northern Japan is called the Ainu. So their DNA would be matched to Japanese people here and that of Russia. And seems like their life is kind of similar to how, from what I see, is very similar to indigenous people in North America. Like as you can hear, like some of the music that's being sung here. But like again, here this is another house, Ainu house. So it's still kind of fascinating how like you still have an indigenous race that is very exclusive to Hokkaido.
不走吧，不要催我们，要不去外面，对，他们会等我们。去外面，他们那边行。
So essentially, tools and whatnot of the bear hunters were like hundreds of thousands, like maybe even 1,000 years ago. So these are all what they would use. Like this is the canoe that would use. I would call it canoe anyways because of just how it is. See bows, swords, clothing, lots of things. This would be like a fire pit in a typical bear hunter house.
それからね、チップの方が終わったよっていう合図になってますのでね、これでアスレチックの方は終了となります。はい、どうもありがとうございました。どうもありがとうございます。ということはな。
Okay, that was Bear Park. You know what? That's not. You know, I enjoyed it. That was worth going. Even just like to get this high elevated view of a good section of Hokkaido. You know, feeding bears or whatnot. I thought that was worth it. Now, as I descend here, I'm gonna go get lunch. And then I'm gonna head back and hang around the onsen for a little bit and just wait around until dinner time. And then I'm gonna check out a bar tonight, and then maybe like in between that, I'm gonna start getting ready to pack up again because tomorrow I head over to Sapporo for another 3 nights, and then back to Tokyo for the rest of my trip. Which can't believe I'm almost done, which went by pretty fast. So yeah.
A few moments later.
Okay, this thing right behind me. So, once every 2 hours, the face is supposed to change. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. So, because it's known as Hell Valley, you can see here, that's exactly what it's supposed to change to. So I'm gonna hang around for the next couple of minutes, see what happens. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. So, glad I caught that before I left. I'm gonna head back. 2 hours till dinner time. Then I'm gonna pop the onsen for a bit, before and after, and then there might be a bar I might hit up after.